we have to talk about Where Winds Meet. This is an open world action RPG / MMO developed by Everstone Studio and published by NetEase Games. NetEase is well known for a game most of y'all don't really know called Marvel Rivals. This game was available in China before getting its global release. I can be boring with these intros sometimes, so here is why Where Winds Meet is lit. Reason 1, it's free to play. This is a high quality, quadruple A gaming experience, all for the low asking price of free $99. I was originally put off when I heard this because I expected paywalls and pay to win mechanics. I'm happy to say that this is not particularly the case. There is this one thing that I will touch on in the gripes, but that's about it. There is a battle pass, of course. There's a monthly subscription for $5 if you want that, or you could spend no money at all and enjoy the entire experience. This game is literally free. It is online only, so there is no real ownership, but I can't complain about a free story with a multitude of different things to get into. The major way that they make their money is on skins. They are charging up to, I believe, $50 for a skin set. They will make their money this way because the longer you play, the more invested you are. And the more invested you are, the more likely you are to break some bread. The free-to-play business model has definitely garnered some bad press in the past few years, right? But then you got games like Fortnite who do it correctly, and then every game follows it, which games were doing it before, of course, right? But Fortnite just perfected it, right? And Roblox and stuff like that, right? They perfected it, and now everybody's trying to do it. And, you know, there's been a lot of duds. But hey, I'm happy to say that this one really isn't a dud at all. It's genuinely a free, full experience. Reason 2, solo or multiplayer options. This game is what I call an RPG with MMO elements. You can play this entire game in single player mode if you so desire. If you just want to play with a few friends, you can also co-op in a single player mode, or you can have a full multiplayer experience and jump into an online session where people are emoting, dueling, and showing off their expensive clothes. And they are expensive. My only experience with the multiplayer so far has just been running a boss, but there is a lot of stuff. There's like a battle royale mode, there is dueling, there's PvP, and all kind of stuff. I would love to get a little more hands-on with it when I get the opportunity, but from what I did play, it was pretty fun. There, you can run around the open world with your friends and stuff too, but as far as doing the missions and stuff like that, if you're going to do the single player co-op where you invite a friend, it's kind of like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, right? Where you have to like invite them to a mission and they help you fight the boss. And after they fight the boss, y'all leave. It's like that. Nothing too crazy. Reason 3, the exploration. One thing this game for sure gets right is its exploration. It really feels good when you are just moving to the next mission and you see a duck attacking a bear, or you see a bear doing Tai Chi on a dang tree. Stuff like that adds to the flavor of the experience. I find myself just running into random things all the time. The developer stated that there's over 150 hours of story content, and to my understanding that does not include any side activities whatsoever. We not talking about side quests, we not talking about run it backs, we talking about just the main story. If you sitting down playing, could take you up to 150 hours. That is crazy. Free. This game is like if Grand Theft Auto was in China, but it was back when you was riding horses and horse jacking people, and you was pulling up with the swords and chopping them up, dicing them up and stuff like that. Yeah, that's fun to me. And reason 4, the combat. I don't know how they managed to have everything I mentioned before and still also find time to implement some fluid, entertaining, and fun combat systems. It feels a lot like first Berserker Kazan and Sekiro had a baby. I find the combat really, really good, and it's one of the major reasons to come back to the game. It has some difficulty, but not headache-inducing at all. Just pure action. I think they looked at all the popular games in the past like 10 years and said, hey look, we're gonna throw all of them into this one game. We're gonna make it GTA meets freaking Assassin's Creed meets Ghost of Tsushima meets freaking Sekiro, First Berserker, Elden Ring, Dark Souls. It really does feel like they put all of them into the game. It meets Red Dead, like legit. It doesn't make any sense, but it works. It doesn't sound like it should work, but it does. Now it's time for the gripes. In this game, there's a lot of time gating with levels and progression. The time gating of levels and things like that is kind of corny. Like, I understand they don't want people to like rush through the game and like beat the story in like 2 days, which would be crazy. But like, there are things that are locked behind levels that are just like the first few days were not obtainable. Some multiplayer options don't even unlock until you're about level 23, and the better options don't open way until like near the eventual end game. There are a lot of systems at play here, and you can easily get confused when trying to simply level up or even change gear. Also, the multiplayer is cool, but I think it's a bit confusing. We were under the impression that this would be like a seamless experience, but it's actually quite confusing to figure out how to do it and actually invite your friend, let alone start the mission. When I played multiplayer, we only was able to play like one single mission, and that mission had a bug and stuff like that. Like, we beat it, but like it wasn't really a good show of things to come. Lastly, I mentioned the game is not pay to win, but that is debatable because the battle pass gives you up to 2 more healing uses for buying it. Now, I don't know if this applies to PvP, but it's only right that it's pointed out. This also means that every battle pass will need to be paid for in order to maintain these extra heals. Final thoughts. This game is toasty. I really like everything this game has to offer, even though the multiplayer could use better explaining. I think that this game being free to play is awesome because there's a lot of people who are willing to try it now and jump out of their comfort zone to do it. What do you think of where wins meet? Let me know in the comments section and we could have a conversation about it. For now, like, share, subscribe, stay tuned. Captain out.